There's no denying that lily pads provide fantastic aesthetic value to a fishery, a truly stunning feature that complements any water body. The broad leaves provide shade and comfort for fish that seek refuge from predators above water, and underwater, a complex feature of soft stems and darkness which is a magnet for fish and therefore a reliable feature for anglers to fish up against. However, each leaf is a dinner plate sized reduction in the surface area of water, so large established lily beds reduce the surface area of water, which reduces the opportunity for natural oxygen diffusion to occur at the surface. Each dinner plate sized leaf is also reducing the amount of sunlight that can penetrate through the layers of water, therefore reducing UV energy required for the production of algae, limiting the success of planktonic species at the bottom of the food chain. A lake with a 25% covering of lilies is considered a stunning fishery, and understandably so, but if you imagine a lake with a 25% covering of lilies, this lake has a 25% reduction in the efficiency of oxygen diffusion at the surface, a 25% reduction in the natural heat transfer from the strength of the sun, and a 25% reduction in the success of single-celled algae that has immense nutritional value to the fish and the seed of a thriving food chain. Lilies also impact the success of our population management services too. The network of rhizomes beneath the lilies make successful netting almost impossible. The leads at the bottom of the net lift up over the lily stems and catch on the lily roots, which, although shoalfish like small silvers don't really challenge the net too much, species like carp will welcome any opportunity to escape the net, either over the float line or under the lead line, particularly when it's mild. In my opinion, any fish holding feature equals a reduction in fish stock progression and fishery health. And why do I think that? Simply because features attract fish. When fish become localised and gather around certain features, they become lazy, feeling a sense of safety in numbers, which all sounds good, but this behaviour is also good news for external parasites like Argulus. Argulus multiply by feeding off the mucus and the skin of the fish, leaving the fish only to lay their eggs on a substrate like lily stems. Each Argulus can lay up to 500 eggs that once hatched, they need to find a host to complete a life cycle. Therefore, if your fish are congregating around certain features, these lice can quickly multiply and cause immense irritation and stress to the stock, which will really limit their feeding and progression. Removing these features will keep fish more active and mobile, which not only means more regular feeding to replenish that spent energy, but this active behaviour also makes it far more difficult for juvenile lice to find a host, therefore breaking that life cycle and ultimately limiting their numbers. In summary, yes, lilies make a beautiful feature for any fishery and fish love them, but they don't really provide much more benefit other than that. In fact, for me, the negatives of lilies far outweigh the benefits in terms of fishery fertility, from the negative impact the leaves have on the efficiency of the nitrogen recycling that drives the natural productivity of your fishery and that all-important food chain. Hopefully this video has provided some value for you, some understanding around your fishery and lilies. And make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and our social media pages, and we'll make sure to bring you more content like this in the near future.